Hello and welcome to This Week at the General Assembly. In this week's show, we'll be discussing the budget negotiations and other topics of interest to county government. Remember that you can always find more information on any of the topics we discuss here by visiting www.ncacc.org. The Senate's finance proposal, consisting of sales tax redistribution, other tax changes, and economic development modifications, continues to generate much analysis and debate at the legislature and among stakeholders across the state. Included in the Senate budget, the plan is now in the hands of the House, which is giving it a full and thorough hearing in a series of meetings of its Finance Committee. During those meetings, legislative staff explained the package. Committee members, in addition to other House members who were invited to participate, commented and asked questions, and the public was allowed to comment. While House Finance Committee members acknowledged the hard work of the Senate and the inclusion of some positive items, most of the comments were critical of the Senate's plan. Legislators said the sales tax redistribution should not be a part of the budget, but discussed separately, that it was pitting counties against counties, and discussed the challenge of passing a voter referendum for a sales tax increase in some counties. Other legislators expressed concern about the sales tax base expansion, reduction in the nonprofit sales tax refunds, and the job development investment grant changes. This week, the House considered separate pieces of legislation that would make substantial changes to state and local environmental laws and building regulations. The Senate made substantial changes to House Bill 765, turning it into their Regulatory Reform Act of 2015. Of note to counties, the bill repeals much of the state's electronic recycling requirements, but does not repeal the landfill ban on these products. It appears the responsibility to handle these materials will fall to county solid waste operations if they are not collected by for-profit recyclers. The bill also makes changes to environmental litigation procedures, septic system regulations, as well as stormwater, stream, and wetland mitigation rules. The Senate's version of the bill passed two committees this week and is on the Senate floor on Wednesday, July 1st. If it passes, it will return to the House for concurrence. This week, the House plans to take up Senate changes to House Bill 255, Building Code Reg Reform, a bill that makes various changes to local building code laws and regulations. Previous versions of the bill eliminated plan review, which would cause significant problems for local code enforcement offices. However, the latest version keeps plan review as is. The version also clarifies that inspection fees may only be used for inspection department activities, and defines code officials' misconduct to include specific violations, such as habitual failure to provide timely inspections. The state added a section releasing local inspectors from responsibility to inspect building components if the same engineer had designed and inspected the installed component.
Hi, I'm Lauren Penamino with Local Government Federal Credit Union. LGCU is proud to sponsor the 2015 Excellence in Innovation Awards. Administered by the North Carolina Association of County Commissioners, the Excellence in Innovation Awards program provides a total of $10,000 in awards to county employees who develop successful programs that help counties improve services to citizens. Cash awards of $1,000 each are given to two or more programs in each of four categories: general government, health and human services, public information and participation, and intergovernmental collaboration. The rules and official application form can be found under Risk Management and Member Services menu at www.ncacc.org. If you have any questions or comments about the Local Government Federal Credit Union Excellence in Innovation Awards program, please contact Membership Services Coordinator Matt Gunnett at 919-715-2354 or at the email on your screen.
June 30th marked the end of the fiscal year. And since the House and Senate have not agreed on a final budget for the state, a stopgap spending plan referred to as a continuing resolution, or CR, is necessary to fund state operations until a final budget is passed. The CR, which Governor McCrory signed into law, continues expenditures for state operations at current levels for 45 days until August 14th. It also increases starting teacher salaries to $35,000 as proposed in both the Senate and House budgets, and appropriates $100 million to fully fund ADM enrollment growth for public schools. Budget negotiations continue as the House and Senate prepare to appoint conferees to work out the differences between their budget proposals in the coming weeks. Well, that's all we have for this week. If you would like more information on any of the topics discussed here, please visit www.ncacc.org. There you can subscribe to our legislative bulletin as well as follow us on social media. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next week.